Give it a minute. All right, we got a few people showing up. All right, first thing we do, go to the 4-hour timeline, 4-hour timeline, and look at the trend. The breaker structure happened right here. This low was broken by this candle right here. This is a new trend right here in the 4-hour timeline. We are now in a downtrend. I love downtrends. That's when I make money. Love it. The SPY as well. Same thing. This is the latest low right here. This wick, as soon as this candle broke through this wick right here, we are in a new downtrend. All right, downtrend formed. Now we go to the hourly time frame, the 1-hour time frame, and we try to look for fair value gaps and key levels. Fair value gap right here, boom, immediately right here. Bearish fair value gap, and there's a 200-day moving average inside the bearish fair value gap. So if this green candle comes up here and hits this 200-day moving average, we might have some action. All right, mark down key levels. That's a key level on the bottom there. We put that as green because that is support. And all the rest is already highlighted down here. So we got resistance up here. I don't think we're going to get all the way up here. I don't see that happening. We're probably going to get like right here, or at most, maybe like around here, a retracement. And then we're going to continue downward to get all this liquidity right here. So Q's the same thing. Go to the hourly. Mark out fair value gap. Oh, it's a nice one right here. Look at this nice fair value gap right here, right here. There's another one right here, so you got to be careful for that. It can go all the way up here. Maybe. Let's mark out the key levels. This is one right here. This is the top. Mark it red right here, and then another one down here. This is green. That's support. All right, we got everything marked out. The plan is we're in a downward trend. Trend is our friend. We ain't going away from that. AI is looking weak today. The invincible power, the unstoppable force, looks like it's being stopped a little bit today. And in the long run, it's probably still going to be going up. But for right now, the short to medium term, we got some weakness. We love to see. We love to see. Another thing to keep in mind is SpaceX just announced they are IPOing at $1.7 trillion in June something, in 2 weeks. A few weeks before a big ass IPO comes out, guess what happens? Stocks that have been going up very, very fast. For example, Micron. I don't know if you know, Micron has been going up like crazy. Look at this. Micron and AMD have the exact same chart. Look at that. They've both been going up like crazy. Stocks that have been going up like crazy, people are going to take profit from those stocks in order to be able to have liquidity to put into the new IPOs, like SpaceX, like Anthropic, like OpenAI. So just so you know, the stocks that have been doing the best may be hit the most when the IPOs actually come out, or weeks leading into the IPO. Hope y'all remember that. So it could be a good opportunity, a buying opportunity. I would love for AMD to get back to this 200-day moving average so I can buy some more. That would be wonderful. Micron too. Micron get back down to here. That'd be great. I'd buy some more. But for right now, there's a long way down. The risk to reward ain't really worth it, because going up, it has a lot of resistance. Going down, it's like a free fall. Keep that in mind. All right. So we hit this gap right here on the Qs. Let's see what we're doing in the SPY. We're in this gap as well. Let's see if we reverse. We want to see a violent reversal. So a reversal that's fast and with a lot of volume. We got action. So let's see if this high volume, not high volume, but it's not terrible. I want to see it go down a little bit more though, a little bit more. It's definitely going down though. Buying puts would not be a bad idea right now. Let's see, be a little bit more patient. This is a nice fair value gap right here. That would be nice if it came back up and it came right in here. That'd be beautiful. I know it's going to hit this and it's going to bounce. I don't know how high it's going to bounce. I don't want to buy a put and then all of a sudden it bounces here and then I'm caught holding the bag. Okay, there's a little bounce. All right, so we got a good retracement here. That's why you don't buy right here. I told you, don't buy right here because it's going to go up. You would have been caught holding this bag. Now it's getting like a good entry. Not great, but good. Let's see how high it wants to go. Let's wait for a great entry. It's hitting this 200-day moving average. So this can be it. It's very possible this can be it. Get those puts ready, boys. Not financial advice. You do what you do. I'm just doing me. I want you to understand how the price moves. That's all I want you to do. You don't have to copy what I do. Look, it's hitting this 200 moving day average and it's going. It's looking weak. It's looking weak. I'm going to go a little early. It's a little early, but I'm going to buy some puts and we'll see what happens. It can very much well go up into this gap right here and then turn down. I'm willing to lose a few $100 to get a good entry. You ready for anything? Diamond hands. Don't go all in on your first trade. Ease in. I'm willing to buy more up here. SPY is going to hit up here. Right into this gap. That's a good reaction off of that gap. Not coincidence that it went right here and it turned right around. The bears are pushing it down. Diamond hands, baby, diamond hands. We were down $800. Wow. Okay. We never blinked. You don't see no sweat on my forehead yet until this gap gets broken through. Then you'll see some sweat on my head. Now we're up. We were down 800. Now we're up $100. That's a $900 swing. We could have waited right here to get this great entry like I told you, and we would be up $900 right now. That's something I got to get better at. I need to be a little bit more patient getting that great entry instead of the good one. I'm working on it, all right? I'm working on it. It's going down. It's going down. We have $400. We have $500 that quick, baby. You got to know what you're doing in this game. If you don't, then you're up against a lot of people who do this for a living every day, who have a lot of advantages that you don't have. Our advantage is that we know what they want to do and we ride the wave with them. Simple as that. Let's hit 4 figures. Come on now. 1,000. More? 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 All right, we're going to get ready to sell half right here because we're hitting this key liquidity area. We're up 1,500. $1,500 in 30 minutes, my friends. Just like I said, it's going to hit this key area and it's going to do a little bounce. You are now watching a day trader in flow state. So this is a summary of this trade, okay? 930 is this black mark right here. And the Qs, it went up to this fair value gap, which I marked this morning when I did my hourly time frame review. This is a fair value gap, no wick to the left or right of this candle right here. And then market open is right here. It came up and touched this fair value gap. At the same time, the SPY is touching the top of this fair value gap. So that is a double fair value gap touch. And the Qs is obviously a lot weaker because it's in the bottom of this fair value gap compared to the SPY where it's at the top. So I didn't immediately buy puts. No, I waited for a confirmation, and this was it right here. This fair value gap formed at this heavy push down, and I waited for a retracement. The retracement was right here. I bought like right here a little too early, but this gap touched right here and turned to the downside right here. It did a double tap right here, a little double tap. As soon as it hit this fair value gap, I knew it was going to go down because at the same time, the SPY is still going downwards in the same gap. So I bought right here, held on, bought some more right here when it did the double tap, and I rode it all the way down to this key liquidity level where it is exactly doing a bounce like I said. Called it step by step. I'm not bragging. I'm just telling you that you need to see how the price moves. If you don't see it how I see it, you should not be trading, because only 5% of people, of traders, make money. If you don't see it like this, then you're not going to be making money consistently, because it's about being consistent, and that is the way to play. I appreciate y'all for watching. I'm going to go find something else to do. I hope y'all make some money. Hope you do well. Rogue is out.